Factions are coming in Age of Darkness Final Stand. In this upcoming update we are separating our three heroes, Edwin, Vizarga and Ailes, into three distinct factions: the Order, the Volatists and the Rebellion respectively. We're creating these factional divisions both to serve some very exciting future content, which, as much as we want to, we can't talk about quite yet, and to create much more replayability in survival. Each faction's strengths and eventual weaknesses will mean that playing the Order and struggling through those early death nights will be a very different experience to playing the Volatists and gaining as much ground as fast as you can to fuel you later when you really need it. Let's go over what this update is bringing for each of the three factions, as well as what their identities are and what kind of changes you can expect longer term. The Order, the faction to which Edwin Everard belongs, is ancient. They've learned through experience that one way to conquer is simply to outlast. This manifests through where they gain the majority of their benefits. Siege units train faster, siege units cost less, siege units deal more damage. To get them the late game in good health, all their emboldened units get more health and more health regeneration. Their starting lineup becomes a well-rounded pair of archer, pikemen and soldiers. What you won't see in this update are some of the economic requirements and benefits. Those are still being tested and implemented, but will broadly feature higher unit costs than other factions, slower early economic development, better defensive structures, much higher power cap, less reliance on expansion. Siren is the leader of Rebellion, a group of underdogs facing overwhelming odds. To survive, they must be mobile and tactical. To that end, Rebellion archers and arbalets get more damage, more movement speed, more range, lower upkeep. To ensure they can press the advantage, all emboldened Rebellion units get more movement speed, more damage, more health regeneration, but not as much as the Order. In this update they'll also start with an additional archer. In future updates you'll see changes to the economic and infrastructure side. Broadly speaking, the Rebellion will be more reliant on expanding. Their base require more houses, get greater benefits for exploration, get better use of the trade bazaar, have some of the most tactically versatile units. The Volatists, led by Vizarga Aurea, are all about aggression and rapid expansion. Their melee units get more attack speed, more movement speed, lower upkeep, lower training time. Though the Volatists are human, they don't let fear control them, they embrace it. Horrified units get much more damage, less movement speed penalty. Their two starting archers are being swapped out for 3 pikemen. With these troops and the benefits they receive, you'll be surprised just how fast you can tear across the map in those first few nights. In a future update, the Volatists will become reliant on Dark Essence for the core of their economy. Favor unit quantity over quality. Treat units as disposable. Have greater access to dark essence and units, structures and mechanics that require it. While this next update makes the game easier across the board, you should enjoy it while you can. We have a lot of changes coming for these factions that we couldn't quite get in. This is just a taste of what's to come. Also a reminder, this patch will incompatible with previous saves. So if you have any games you want to complete, make sure to do so before the patch comes out in the next few days. In the meantime, we really hope you enjoy experimenting with new builds and unit setups. Keep your eyes on the horizon, though the darkness encroaches.